The State House was packed this morning with supporters of an amendment to the Maine Constitution to protect personal reproductive autonomy. Opponents of the bill call it political theater. A public hearing was held this afternoon. Kodishi Lawrence was there and has more.
Supporters of reproductive rights rallied at the State House on the 51st anniversary of a decision that established abortion as a constitutional right. That decision was overturned in June of 2022, giving power back to the states to decide.
Unfortunately, a lot of states have been deciding to curtail women's rights, everybody's rights for reproductive freedom.
Here in Maine last year, lawmakers enacted a bill that allows abortion at any time if deemed necessary by a medical provider.
We want to make sure that individuals have the right to make their own choices about reproduction.
To solidify the law, Senator Eloise Vitale of Sagadahoc is sponsoring a bill that would amend the Constitution.
Right now, while we have good laws in place in Maine, the protections guaranteed by those laws can be taken away by us politicians in Augusta. As written, our state constitution offers some protection for reproductive rights. This amendment would make it explicit that our reproductive rights are protected by the state constitution.
It's been made clear that laws can be repealed, however strong they are. Despite the gains we've made, the laws we've passed are not guaranteed past the next election.
Opposers say enacting a law is one thing, but changing the Constitution is taking it too far.
I think any amendment to the Constitution is very important, and it needs to be a responsible decision.
This requires 2/3 of the majority in both the House and the Senate in order to pass. So it's unlikely to do so because the expansion of abortion that made it so that a perfectly healthy baby could be aborted right up into the moment of live birth barely passed the House.
Although she doesn't have much faith in the bill, Senator Lisa Keim of Oxford County says they still have some concerns.
The language, it's very vague, and reproductive autonomy is a massively, it's an umbrella term.
First of all, it's a very ambiguous bill because it says every person. What does that mean?
Meanwhile, back at the public hearing, supporters say reproductive rights go beyond abortion and should be decided on by individuals and their health care providers, not lawmakers.
These medical decisions include deciding if and when to start a family, using a birth control of one's choice, seeking treatment for infertility.
Kodishi Lawrence, WABI TV5 News, Augusta.